Hi everyone, this is the video for Thursday, April 30th. Today we're going to be still thinking about this question, what makes something frightening? And our objective is to use descriptive language to show, not tell, the emotions of the characters in the interlopers. So we're going to start to write our alternate ending today, and this is something we want to keep in mind as we're writing. Good writers show how the characters feel by describing their looks, their actions, thoughts, and dialogue. Readers must make an inference in order to understand the character's emotions. So we want to tell the story in a sophisticated way, and we want it to sound similar to the original story. So we really need to be thinking about like writers here, and we need to be writing descriptively, not just giving kind of like a summary of a story. So here's an example. Let's look at this man. This would be a telling sentence. The man feels scared because he saw someone coming at him. That is not what we want to write. This is a very simple way to explain a situation, and it's too simple for a fictional story, a narrative. Here's something we would like. The man's eyes widened as he saw the figure approaching. So here we're describing the facial expression. His eyes are getting bigger. He let out a high-pitched scream as he clutched his hair. Can't see it. As he clutched his hair, there was nowhere to run. So now we're seeing kind of what the character is doing, and we can infer that he's scared through this description. Here, we don't have to make any inferences, we don't have to think at all. We want to make our readers think, and we want them to be able to see a picture in their mind clearly of what is happening. The showing sentence allows the reader to do that. The telling sentence is just boring. We wouldn't want to read a story that sounds like this. So, how do you show and not tell? When you're writing, you want to visualize that character in your mind. You're kind of making a movie out of what you're writing. You're describing exactly what the character's facial expression would look like, and think about what they are seeing, the character, and what the character is feeling. We do not want to say the emotion. We're not going to say Ulrich feels mad because that's not showing us how he's feeling. It's just telling us. So here's an actual example from the interlopers. No, said Ulrich with a laugh, the crazed, chattering laugh of a man unstrung with hideous fear. Ulrich felt scared because he saw wolves coming. This is basic. This is telling us what's happening. This number one is showing us, and this is the type of writing we want to do. You'll also notice that this is not allowing us to really visualize what's happening. Here we know that not only is he scared, he's kind of reacting in a strange way because he's laughing. So we get a better view of his mental state. So we don't want to do what number two is doing. We want to do what number one is doing. So today we're going to continue, actually we're going to start working on the alternate ending. Remember, you're making a new ending to the interlopers, but the ending must match the story. So it's going to count as a quiz grade, and it has to be 1 page double spaced. Tuesday, you should have done the planning document where you chose one option. Either you are continuing the story after the wolves arrive, or you're changing the climax entirely. The wolves are not coming. We want to know what happens instead. You're going to need 2 documents today. One is the planning document that you turned in on Tuesday, and the other is the alternate ending draft. I'm going to show you exactly where those things are. When you go into Google Classroom, you're going to go back to Tuesday's assignment and click on your interlopers planning document. You should have filled this out, so you should have it. It looks like this, but yours will have text already written in these boxes. Next, you're going to go to your draft. So I want you to notice that at the top of the classwork section on Google Classroom, you have the Interlopers Alternate Ending section. I'm going to post all helpful documents here for you. This is where you're going to start writing your draft. So you're going to click on this, and it's going to create your draft for you. And that's what you'll be turning in next Friday. So first we want to set up our document in MLA, and I'm going to remind you how to do that in case it's been a while. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to make sure our font is Times New Roman. Then we're going to make sure that it is size 12. we are going to double space the entire document. I'm going to write my heading first. So you're going to write your name. I'm writing my name right now, but you're going to write your name. Then you're going to write my name, our class, and then you're going to write the date that the assignment is due, which is May 8th. So I'm going to write 8 May 2020. Next, I'm going to press space. I'm going to center my document, and I'm going to write this title, Interlopers Alternate Ending. Okay, I'm missing one thing, which is where I have my page number, my heading. So I'm going to click here. This opens up the heading, and I'm going to say Insert Page Number. I want it to be in the right-hand corner. So I have that page number here. I don't know why it's not doing the right-hand corner. I'm going to move it here. And then right in front of it, I'm going to put my last name, and you will put your last name instead. I've noticed that the font has changed. I'm going to highlight it, make sure that it's Times New Roman, and size 12. Great. So I have my document all set up, and this is where you're going to start writing. So what are you writing today? You are not writing the entire alternate ending. You're only going to work on that climax. So this is the part that you're going to elaborate on. You probably wrote 1 or 2 sentences. That is not what you're transferring over. Here, you're showing me what happens in the climax. So your writing should be looking like this or like this, where you're showing everything that's happening. So the classwork for today is to set up your draft in MLA format and then write the climax of your alternate ending. You're showing, not telling what happens. How will I grade you? Well, I'm going to grade this entire assignment when it's finished as a quiz grade. But each day for your assignment, I will go in and check the document that you have written in, and you'll receive a classwork grade of 100 if you completed the assignment on time. So on Monday, May 4th, in the afternoon, I'm going to go in and I'm going to check to see that you have your climax written and you're in MLA format. I will subtract 10 points for each day that it's late, but that will count as your classwork. All right. Please contact me if you have any questions, and I will talk to you soon.